2 weeks ago, man, we made the decision that we're going to go for 15 weeks, right? And we're going to lock in, we're going to do what we need to do, we're going to be brothers, and we're going for 15 weeks. Tonight is step one. We don't have to let me go, okay? We're going to play home football tonight, man. New school Brookstone football, man. We're going to
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Tonight, the Brookstone Cougars are at Max Strong Stadium in Columbus for their final regular season home game. And it's homecoming as the Cougars take on the Strong Rock Patriots. Hi again, everyone. I'm Scott Miller. It is my pleasure to bring you the G2 Commercial Game of the Week on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live, proudly presented by Glenn Smith Chevy GMC, Coca-Cola, Kinetic Credit Union, Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, and Houston Clinic. And I am thrilled to be joined in the booth tonight by the legendary Rex Castillo with me. Rex, glad to have you along. Great to see you.
I don't mean to call out Scott Miller from the beginning, but legendary should be used for the man to my right. It is an honor and a pleasure to be joined by you, Scott. What a great night for homecoming here at the Brookstone campus and beautiful Max Strong Stadium.
Well, we've got a strong crew tonight. I may be the weak part. We've got Tyler Dykes.
I'm not going to let him get away with that. Not letting him get away with that.
Tyler Dykes is producing, and my longtime friend Austin Hicks is on the camera over there. So we're ready to go. The Patriots won the toss and deferred to the second half. This is a big game for a lot of reasons. We'll talk about it as we go along. Brookstone is ranked third in the state in the Quad A rankings. Strong Rock Christian is sixth. The top 6 teams get a first-round bye. The top 2 teams get a first-round bye and a chance to host a quarterfinal and semifinal. So that's what's at stake for these 2 teams tonight.
As you wind down in the regular season, everyone's beat up. Everyone needs that rest. That first-round bye could give you the extra rest you need for an even stronger postseason. And what a showcase it has been for head coach Ian Headley. First time leading the Cougars, won the first 5 games in a row. Let's see if they can end on a good note tonight, Scott.
So the Patriots will kick off. Amani will do the kicking. Back deep for the Cougars. Sammy LeBoy, one of the most electric players in the entire area. And also back there with him, Kingston Terry. They can both take it all the way. Brookstone in the black jerseys tonight. Blue pants. And the kick is taken by Terry at the 20, 25, and he's going to be brought down right about the 26, and that's where Brookstone will start. Brookstone is a balanced offense, passing and rushing, and the Patriots are lean heavily on the run. Talking with Coach Ian Headley today, they would like to get back to something that they were doing early in the season before they lost their top running back. They've been concentrating on the run, trying to get that together. He says we need to get back to doing more bubble screens and things like that. So let's see what happens here. Trips to the right, one back in the backfield. That's Deacon Leatherwood. Sammy LeBoy in motion goes back to the right. Broughton's going to get it to Sammy. That bubble screen right off the bat, and he's got about 7 or 8.
It's getting right back to what they wanted to do, right, Scott? And you mentioned that massive injury to their star running back. Most teams, they could fold because when a key part of your offensive game plan goes on the injury list. But credit to Brookstone for finding other ways to get it done.
Out to the 33, trips to the right again. In motion this time is the tight end, Stuart Wolf. He now goes back the other way and stacks on the right side, up close to about the 46 or 47-yard line.
Rod Branch doing his best Haynes King impression, not afraid of contact, and will fight for every yard.
Rex, he is the leading rusher on this team, a little over 400, 1,600 yards passing, so over 2,000 all-purpose yards.
A solid performance this season and a dangerous weapon with both his arms and his feet.
2 to the right, 2 to the left this time. Broughton's going to hand it off to Deacon Leatherwood, and he's hit right away for no gain.
A little bit of these plays are just body punch after body punch. It's early on in the game. I'm sure you would love everything to go for 15 or 20 yards, but sometimes you need those 2 or 3 yards to establish a rhythm.
Trips. Actually, we've got 4 out. One player's coming off, so we've got Trips out to the right. Kelly, the lone receiver, to the right. The trips are to the left. And Gray's in the backfield with him. Throw over the middle off the hands of J.J. Jones. And 3rd and 11.
You know that Jones is absolutely kind of really disappointed in himself. You don't want to have an opportunity like that slip through your fingers. Would have had an easy first down if he was able to complete that one.
Yeah, just a little slant play across the middle. Gray Jones in the backfield again. He's on the shoulder of Broughton. Trips to the left, Kelly to the right. Branch back to pass in the pocket, throws, and what a catch on the far side by Mitchum Kelly. He has done that all year. He has been spectacular.
2 hands are overrated, according to Mitchum Kelly at that point, Scott. Early on in this quarter, we already might have a top play.
Great play by Mitchum Kelly, leading receiver. Great hands, great speed. He could get open in a phone booth. Trips to the right. Mitchum to the left. Gonna throw it out in the flat to LeBoy. He's got 5, driving out of bounds just short of the marker.
When you have this many weapons using the screens, dangerous downfield weapons as well, who don't need 2 hands to make a first down. What a headache it would be for this defensive staff right here.
Picked up about 6, so at the 29. You really could use this, like the bubble screens and the short screens, as an extension of the running game, and that's what the Cougars want to get back to. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom this time. Branch looking, he's going to tuck it, and he's going to make one man miss, and he gets close to the first down, and indeed it is another first down.
When you have your leader like that, showcase that kind of toughness, not willing to just take the easy way out, that has to galvanize the rest of the team. They know how important this game is here.
So at the 24-yard line, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom again. Broughton back to pass, throws, completes to Mitchum Kelly, and he slips and falls at the 21.
The electric Mitchum Kelly, even a victim to the turf monster every once in a while.
Nice drive moving ahead.
8:10 on the clock here in the first quarter at Max Strong Stadium. Opening drive of the game. Kelly split to the bottom. Stuart Wolf, the tight end, in the slot. Up top is Jones and LeBoy. Gray in the backfield. Going to fake it to him. He's going to pull it and run. 15 down to about the 11-yard line. Another first down, Cougars.
You see why he's one of the leading rushers of this team, Scott. Able to just find some daylight, make something happen, and not afraid of contact at all. It took about 3 Strong Rock defenders to take him down.
When you have a quarterback that passes as well as he does and he runs, it just really puts the defense in a tough position.
Absolutely.
2 receivers to the right. Wingback is Stuart Wolf, going to hand to Gray Jones off left tackle inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line.
Even with this no-huddle offense, you see how much they have dictated the pace. This drive has lasted several minutes here, Scott, and it's impressive by Brookstone as well.
Yeah, 7:14 and the clock rolling. Kelly by himself, wide left, 2 to the top. Tight end in tight. Going to Kelly in the end zone, and it's knocked away in a flag. Pass interference.
As dangerous as that wide receiver is, Scott, I'd probably be doing the same thing. Just drag him down before he even gets a shot to get to the ball.
Either give him 7, either give him 6, or give him a penalty. So,
exactly.
Yeah. And they will mark it at the 4-yard line. This is the 13th play of the drive. Kelly down to the bottom of the screen, up top, 2 receivers, 2 in the backfield now. Going to hand it off to MJ Archibald, driving toward the goal line, and just a little short. Rex, that's something they put in 2 games ago with MJ Archibald and Harrison Baker in the backfield, 2 of their 3 outstanding linebackers.
Hey, talk about guys who aren't afraid of contact at that point, right, Scott? But when you have that many hammers to knock down the door, one of them's got to work.
And they've got him back there again, and MJ driving toward the goal line again, and did not get in this time either.
I might be old school, folks. I'm not the biggest fan of the shotgun when you're down by the goal line, but I don't know if we necessarily have a push package here at Brookstone. but again, it's nothing fancy. We saw all the fancy stuff early on in this drive. We're play 15 now. Just do what you need to do, get into pay dirt.
Yeah, Broughton has not been under center all year. They bring Deacon Leatherwood in. Broughton, 3rd and goal. Gonna stand up and throw it, and it's knocked away, and that was dangerous, and it falls to the turf incomplete. Let's see what Coach Headley will do here.
Are you stubborn enough to go for it at 4th down and goal? You can sniff the end zone right here, Scott.
Yeah, he's going to send out Jimmy Hunter.
Hey, look, a little disappointing you don't get 6 here, but at least you get points on the board at this point.
So Jimmy Hunter they'll hold it just inside the 9, so 19-yard field goal attempt. Just inside the 10, I should say. Snap is back, it's down, it's up, and it is good. So the Cougars get points and lead it 3-0. 5:41 left in the first quarter. The G2 commercial game of the week at Brookstone on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Jimmy Hunter will kick it off, and that one will go into and out of the end zone, as most of them do. And Strong Rock will start on their 20.
Very Rodrigo Blankenship of him, just to kick it out of the back of the end zone.
Hey, fans, don't forget, we'll have the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game after the game tonight, so stay tuned for that. All right, this Brookstone defense has really been the heart and soul of this team this year. Those 3 linebackers are just incredible, and they've done a great job. Let's see what happens tonight against the team that likes to pound the rock. They run downhill, as one coach said. Going to hand it off, and he's got 7 yards. Markel Montgomery.
So this will not be a game for the week. This is a game to be endured when you have a team that likes to run as much as they do, Scott. It's going to be physical down there all night long.
So picked up 6. Jake Johnson is their leading rusher. He dots the I in the I formation. Going to hand it to him. He's tripped up, but then stumbles forward for a first down.
Every team likes to have a control of pace. We saw Brookstone do it with what's a 16-play drive, mostly through the air and shotgun. Interesting with Strong Rock, doing the more traditional way. Just keep your running backs, keep the clock rolling.
They have 35 rushing touchdowns this year.
Incredible.
Split 2 out to the left. And that's offsides on Brookstone.
Offsides on the Cougars.
Big Savon Kelly, a little fast on that. So they move it up to the 35.
Especially when a team likes to run as much as they did, you try to anticipate it, try to get ahead of the count a little bit, maybe slow them down, and that's going to be the key. Can you get the running backs down in the backfield, especially with a team that runs it as much as Strong Rock?
You don't want to give Johnson a head of steam, that's for sure. I formation again. They're going to flop 2 now to the right side. Going to pitch it to Johnson, trying to get to the corner, and only gets about a yard.
Cougars finally taken down by number 23.
A.J. Hayes, one of those fine linebackers in there.
See Jake Johnson kind of being the lightning to Markel Montgomery's thunder with this steady stable of running backs that they have here for Strong Rock.
So 3rd down.
Here's the key. Can you get off the field here?
And about 3:44 left in the first quarter. Brookstone, a short field goal on their opening drive. 2 receivers split to the left, 1 to the right. And got to hand it off, and Montgomery driving for the first down, and he's got it.
A showcase of that thunder compared to the lightning that is Jake Johnson, a man who was not afraid to run behind his pads right there.
So another first down for Strong Rock. Strong Rock desperately wants to at least hang on to the 6th spot because that will give them a first-round bye next week. They are sitting at 6. Brookstone is at 3. 2 receivers up top. Got to hand it off to Montgomery, and they eat him up there right at the line of scrimmage.
About 7 Cougars right there. That's probably what's going to take all night long here, Scott. And as you mentioned, Brookstone sitting at that 3 seed just on the outside of home field advantage too right in the postseason.
Yep, they'll definitely have home field advantage in the quarterfinals in 2 weeks, but if they can finish number 2, they will also get home field advantage in the semifinals should they win their quarterfinal game.
And when this Brookstone crowd gets rowdy, it's a tough place to play.
Well, they're unbeaten here at home this year. So 2nd down and 9. They will throw the ball occasionally. And the quarterback slips and falls for a big loss.
Untimely there for Strong Rock, but good turn of fortune there for Brookstone. Can you get off the field here? They saw Jack, they gave it to Markel to barrel it through on that last 3rd down, Scott, but we would assume throwing situation here, right?
You would think so. Blake Hahn, that was a design quarterback run, it looked like that time, but he just slipped. So let's see what we've got. 19 on the play clock, 1:43 left here in the first quarter. 3-0 Brookstone. 2 receivers to the left. Back to pass. Hahn, there's a flag down, and it's tipped, and it's intercepted over on the far side. There's a flag, so let's see what happens. A.J. Hayes. A.J. Hayes intercepted the tip. Big penalty call coming up here. And it's going to be against Strong Rock. And the Cougars have it.
You hear the cowbells, you hear the stomping. That's exactly why Brookstone is undefeated here at home.
Hey, don't forget we have the halftime update show coming up at halftime here and today, and it'll be Richard Holdridge presented by the Beck Center. We're also going to keep it here for the homecoming ceremonies as well, so you'll be able to see that. All right, so the Cougars will start at the 30-yard line. Broad and Branch. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Kelly's down at the bottom. Back. He is looking toward Kelly. Now he rolls out to the right. He throws, and it's complete to Sammy LaBoy over on the far side.
And you see what makes Broughton even more dangerous, the fact that he can run, easily get your first down, but create all that time to get away from pressure as well.
So they get down to the 23-yard line. 1 back in the backfield. That's Deacon Leatherwood. Trips to the left this time. Kelly's at the top. Going to throw it out to Deacon. Deacon has it. He's at the 20, inside of the 20, and driven out of bounds.
That mobile screen game starting to pay a lot of dividends here, Scott.
First down, Cougars, inside the 20-yard line.
So first down at the 19. Set up by the interception, the tipped interception.
While points are great, you know that Brookstone wants to walk away with 6 on this drive.
4 receivers to the top. They're going to give it to the bubble screen and Sammy, and he gets down to the 15-yard line.
And in a world where a lot of wide receivers could be perceived as divas, these Brookstone wideouts love to block as well. Keep up.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
Start of the second, Kelly.
Most would be cringing at the fact that Mitchum tried to do that with one hand, but we saw it earlier in this game here, Scott. One hand is good enough for him.
So it's 4th down, and Coach Headley will send out Jimmy Hunter again, who has a 19-yard field goal to his credit. So Strong Rock, give them credit. They have come up big and kept Brookstone out of the end zone at least.
Look, it's important to walk away with points, but to really, really put your stamp on this game, you know that they want to walk away with 6. But, hey, look, take them if you can get them right here.
This will be a 29-yard field goal, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Cougars go on top, 6-0. We'll take a break on the G2 Commercial Game of the Week on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader.
All right, we are back here getting ready for the kickoff, but the whistle right before that. Official says something to the Brookstone sideline.
There has been a sideline warning already issued to the Brookstone sideline, so it should be interesting to see how this dynamic plays out.
So they'll back them up 5 yards. The official trying to explain to the Brookstone staff what they did. Well, let's see if this gives the Patriots a chance to run it back here. Normally Jimmy Hunter will kick it into the end zone. He's 5 yards deeper now, though. And the kick is still into the end zone and out.
For those of you at the college level interested in a kicker, I give you this young man.
He has got plenty of leg, that's for sure. So this is the second drive for Strong Rock. Brookstone has had 2. One was a short one because of the interception.
So if you like a more traditional under center offense, Strong Rock is for you. And it's been really interesting to see these two dynamics play out here, Scott. One team in Brookstone always in shotgun ready to go, but here comes Strong Rock with a ground and pound offense.
He is in the gun this time. 2 backs in the backfield. Going to hand it off to Montgomery. Montgomery's up to the 25-yard line for a quick 5.
Is that the broadcaster's curse there? I say he's going to go into center and then does something completely different, right?
Yes. It's like they're listening down there. We'll show him.
Right? Rex said something smart. Now let's prove him wrong.
It's going to be 2nd down and 6 to go.
Second and 5. The deep back is Johnson, and he is met right at the line of scrimmage. The first guy there is that linebacker, Harrison Baker, and then a host of black jerseys.
A phenomenal pursuit as well. One guy makes the initial point of contact. It's great to see 3 or 4, 5 other hats on the tackle as well, because you give these guys a little bit of daylight, they could do some serious damage.
They gave him 2 yards, so it's 3rd down and 3 from the 27. They break the huddle with 1 receiver to the left, everybody else in tight in the I formation. And we've got movement on the Patriots line.
Brookstone sideline saying it is false start, and looks like, yep, Strong Rock going to back this thing up.
They were going on a quick count, and out on the end, Hayden Hall was a little too quick. So backs it up to the 22. Boy, what a difference that makes. 3rd down and 8 now. 10:27 left in the first half. Scott Miller and Rex Castillo here with you tonight on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. 2:38. Their own 38. Everybody's in tight this time. They've got an H-back. They're overloaded on the right. He motions that way, going to pitch it to him, and he's going to be caught in the backfield for a loss.
Tremendous pursuit there by the defense. A lot of blockers around him, but when you find your way in there and bring him down behind the sticks, always good for the Brookstone defense right there.
Lost a couple, so 2nd down and 12. 9:26 to play in the first half. Brookstone on top, 6-0. Homecoming, final regular season game. Hardly seems possible. And somebody else in tight, overloaded on the right side, going to give it off to first man through, and he is stopped for no gain. That was Montgomery.
Montgomery has been a dangerous weapon in that first drive, and now looks like Brookstone's starting to lock in a little bit better. Make sure you have 2 to 3 guys trying to bring the big fella down. And if you've been here at Max Strong Stadium, here, Scott, here come the cowbells.
So back to the 39-yard line. Brookstone fans standing and cheering, trying to root on this defense. Receiver to the right. Going to fake it to the running backs, going to keep it, and he's going to drive for about 5 or 7, but still be short of the first down.
Credit to Blake Hahn on that one. That was one of those tough runs. I would say almost Braun Branch-like, but great way for Brookstone to stand tall.
So it's 4th down.
And you're kind of in no man's land here.
Yeah, on their side of the field, Hahn is staying in the game.
You did get about 6 yards on that last one. This is about 4th and 4 here, Scott. I could see reasonably being able to roll the dice a little bit.
So they are at the 45-yard line. Got to get to the 49.
How loud can you get on a 4th down now, fans?
So a big 4th down coming up, and Brookstone wants to talk about it. And we'll do some talking ourselves as we take a break on the G2 Commercial Game of the Week on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
All right, here we go. 4th down and 4. Strong Rock at their own 45. Will they just try to draw them off sides here? Or will they go on a play? Hahn under center. He does snap it. Got to hand it off, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And the Brookstone defense with a big defensive stand.
Nothing fancy there, Scott. Just everybody stay Simon sound and then crash to the ball carrier right there.
Outstanding for the Cougar defense.
Now here's the test for the Brookstone offense. They have gotten down inside the 10 on these past 2 drives, Scott, have yet to punch it in for a touchdown.
Good field position again at the Strong Rock 47-yard line. Deacon Leatherwood in the backfield. In motion is Stuart Wolf. Stewart comes set, trips now to the right. Kelly's up to the top. Going to throw it out to the boy in the bubble screen again. And down to about the 40-yard line, just short. Mark him at the 41.
I think a requirement to be an electric ball carrier is what it's required to be part of this offense. They are so much fun to watch.
Fans, don't forget the halftime show sponsored by the Beck Center with Richard Holdridge coming up. 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Leatherwood, the lone back on the left shoulder of Branch. Fakes to him, Broughton back, looking. He's pressured out of the pocket now, still rolling, and he's just going to throw it away.
Credit to Strong Rock's defense right there. When you get that much pressure on a dangerous weapon like Broughton Branch, they've been getting to him a little bit more, Scott. So can Broughton stay in the pocket and find a man?
Penalty on Brookstone. I didn't see the flag. Are they using a green flag tonight? I still don't see a flag.
Camel flags not appreciated by us here up in the booth. Yeah. But it's going to push these boys back another, looks like 10 yards here, Scott?
Yeah, another about 5 yards.
5 yards, there we go.
So
no explanation on the penalty just yet.
Even our public address announcer goes, we don't know what's going on, but it's going to be 3rd and unsportsmanlike. It looks like an unsportsmanlike call here on Brookstone.
Yeah. The official responded to the PA announcer. First down. Going to hand it to for 3 yards or so.
On the play to bring up 2nd down.
Good change of pace there, because still being able to control the clock here. What a tremendous asset for this Brookstone offense. Even though they are in the no huddle, Scott, it's a thing to be in a hurry, but not to be panicked.
6 minutes and rolling left in the first half. 2 receivers to the top and bottom. Branch, 2 receivers to the top and bottom. Branch looking left to Mitchell. First move he put on.
Right outside the end zone. Can Brookstone punch it in?
First down at the 11. Cougars lead 6-0. Lead 6-0, looking for their first touchdown of 8 or so.
2nd down.
So give him 3 yards. Kelly to the top, 2 to the bottom. Leatherwood in the backfield. Broughton's going to pull it and throw, and it's complete. Touchdown! Touchdown, Cougars! Sammy LeBoy, and the Cougars are in the end zone for the first time tonight.
Attaboy, LeBoy. Look, they've been there 2 times before, Scott. LeBoy, look, they've been there 2 times before, Scott. On the 3rd try, it's finally the charm. Brookstone punches this one in, making it a 12-0 game so far.
And Jimmy Hunter will try to add the extra point. He's got a couple of field goals tonight. 4:54 to play here in the first half. Cougars 12-0. And the snap that's a great job by Gray Jones to get the snap down, and Jimmy Hunter kicked it through, and it's 13-0 Brookstone. And we'll be back, the G2 commercial game of the week on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a
Kick it off and brought down there.
Great coverage there by the special teams for Brookstone.
Short of the 20, so the Patriots lose a couple of yards.
And how about Samuel LeBoy, the senior, with the first touchdown of the night on?
His first year at Brookstone, moved here from the Miami area. So they'll start at the 18-yard line. Hahn back to pass, rolling, and it's knocked down by Savon Kelly.
So Vaughn Kelly proving to be a bigger headache as the game rolls on here. Called? I said that's a way to make up for the offsides call earlier on in the game, but the big fella is tall, quick, and dangerous.
Yeah, he has really done a great job on that defensive line. He had an interception of all things for a defensive end for a pick six.
I love it when big fellas get a touchdown like that because, you know, they're always saying in practice, I can catch the ball, coach, just throw it my way. That's a way to prove it.
And he did. Well, at the closer to the 17 than the 18. 2nd and 10. Man in motion. Hahn's going to fake. He's got a man wide open. That big receiver again out to about the 38 for a first down. That is Joshua Turner.
And credit to Kingston Terry out there also getting that tackle because, yep, Kingston Terry right there with that tackle. If 17 finds more daylight, Scott, we could have a Patriots touchdown we're talking about. That's the interesting thing with an offense that's so run heavy. They lull you to sleep a little bit, and then boom, there goes that pass you didn't see coming.
So Hahn will run halfway to the sideline to get the play. He comes back out. Turner split it. Well, now he's going to be in tight on the right side. There's an H-back. They're going to flip it to Johnson. Johnson driving up to the 40-yard line. He's been rather quiet tonight in this first half.
And we have a flag on the play here, Scott. There's like a block in the back here called on the Patriots.
So that'll back them up.
And I think this is what it is. They're using pink flags tonight because it is still October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Us up here, we're usually trained to see those yellow flags on the field.
I still think they used a green one.
That's our story, and we're sticking to it.
Yeah, you got it.
Again, please don't use any more camo flags out there, you officials.
So that backs it up all the way to the 27. 2nd down and a $30 Uber ride. Gonna flip it to Montgomery. Montgomery's got 5. He's got 10. He is back almost to the original line of scrimmage.
See, this is the thing, Montgomery. You got to be a headstrong and stubborn running back to be in this offense. We've stopped him a couple times on that last drive here, Scott, and then he bursts away for another 10-yard gain to put him back pretty much, as you mentioned, at the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, just about a half yard or so ahead. So 3rd and 9 or 9.5 with 3:15 left in the first half, and Brookstone leading 13-0. Trying to stay unbeaten at home. Turner splits to the left.
Big number 17, Turner.
High formation, Hahn rolling. He's going to keep it and run, and he's got enough for a first down and more inside the 40 to about the 39-yard line of Brookstone.
And here comes that extra, oh, wait, hold on, Scott. Looks like we've got another flag back in the backfield.
Oh, wow, this will be huge. It's holding and a huge, huge penalty against the Patriots.
Momentum killer, but great for Brookstone right there.
On Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and MySpace.
But that is something maybe put in the back of your cap. Realize that 14 out there, Colton Jordan will pull the ball and run just like we see Broughton Branch do it as well. That would be Blake Hahn, quarterback for the Patriots.
Patriots will get the ball first in the second half. They won the toss and deferred tonight. So ball's at the 28-yard line now. And another whistle.
3rd down, 20 to go.
Not quite second down in downtown Columbus, but it may as well be with it as far as this Brookstone defense has been playing.
2:40 left, and the head coach for the Patriots, Brad Bowles, called the referee over and said something to him, and I think they want to get the down correct. They had third on the marker, and as Rex told you, it's actually second down.
And of course the accompanying Jeopardy music, because we are so patient here at Max Strong Stadium.
So second down and about 20. The wide receiver, Turner, split to the right. Everybody else in tight. Hahn looking for Turner. Pressured now.
Causing big headaches for that offense, but obviously in this passing situation, just find 17 and stay in his hip.
This is the third possession for Strong Rock, and they've yet to get on the board tonight. So now it is third down and forever, about 20 or so. As we see the homecoming court for Brookstone lining up on the track over on the far side. We'll have that for you here tonight, as a matter of fact. All right, we got two receivers, unusual split to the left. Two in the backfield. Hahn back, looking, throws long, and almost intercepted in and out of the hands of Kingston Terry.
And you know that the sophomore definitely wanted to make a highlight right there. But hey, look, falls safely to the turf. I don't know how many plays you would have for third down in Jackson Hartfield Airport, but at least Brookstone came away with that one.
Yeah, Kingston already has a pick 6 to his credit this year and a couple of other interceptions.
And you know he's thinking like, man, that would have been sweet to do that on homecoming too, wouldn't it?
So the first punt of the game, I believe.
You're absolutely right. Ooh.
And it's a bad one. I don't know if somebody got a hand on it or not, but it takes a Patriots roll. And there is another flag on the play.
Could that be running into the kicker?
It is in that area.
Roughing the kicker.
That's running into the kicker on the Cougars.
Ooh,
we'd have
to get snake bitten like that.
Yeah. 2:08 to play here. First quarter was quickly played. Most of this quarter was into the last couple of minutes or so. So they'll move it up.
After such a great defensive stand like that, you would hate to see this happen. But here we are. Patriots get some new life.
And at the 44-yard line, they get a first down on the house. They have all 3 timeouts remaining. Brookstone has 2. 2 receivers. One of them is a big, tall receiver out to the left. Hahn's going to hand it to Montgomery, the running back. He's across the 45 to about the 47-yard line.
That guy's a pile mover, isn't he, Scott? Giving him enough momentum.
Under 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
It's safe to assume that Strong Rock probably wants to eat as much of this clock as possible, but if it's any time for Brookstone to come up with some big stops, this would be it.
They're in a position where they could get 2 for 1 because of getting the ball in the second half. But as you said, they're not in any. Right at the 5th receivers to the top. Hahn rolling to the right. Pressured, he's going to throw it, and in and out of the hands.
Receiving.
Go for it on 4th down. Brookstone will have great field position, and with that air attack of theirs with 2 timeouts.
That might as well be a lifetime with 40 seconds left here on the clock. Here we go.
So a big play coming up here as we near halftime. And Strong Rock's going to call a timeout to think about it, and we'll take a timeout too. This is the G2 Commercial Game of the Week on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's morning show, and download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Here we go, 4th down and 3 at the 50. Strong Rock with 43 seconds left in the half, trailing 13-0. It's a reverse and a flip back to the quarterback. He hasn't have anybody open. Now he does, and he finds him miraculously. That's Montgomery inside the 29-yard line. Wow.
Montgomery is a spark plug. What a way to bail out his quarterback right there. And my goodness, the Patriots, he was within arm's reach of a couple defenders there, Scott, but got to give credit to Blake Hahn for creating extra time and life for his offense, and now here come the Patriots.
And they're going to call timeout. They let about 7 seconds run off the clock before getting that timeout. Yeah, he didn't have soul as the officials will confer about something. Illegal substitution. He couldn't come in, so they're going to send Montgomery back to the sideline. And Webb in as the running back. Back to pass. Hahn being pressured, throws for the end zone, and it is intercepted in the end zone by Brookstone. Intercepted. And he runs it out to about the 15-yard line. And late flags for a face mask in there. Frankie Bickerstaff with the huge interception. The Cougars had that receiver blanketed with 2 defenders, though, and Frankie took it away.
Shout out to Frankie right there. We knew that Joshua Turner has been their go-to weapon, especially on deep threats, but what a stand there by Brookstone.
So an interception in the end zone. Second interception for the Cougars tonight. And Frankie Bickerstaff, the junior defensive back. And then they almost tore Frankie's helmet off.
I saw that, and look, obviously frustration building up there, but Frankie kept his cool right there. And look, with 6 seconds left here to go in this half, folks, and with Broughton's arm, you know what? Why not go for it, Scott?
Send Mitchum or LeBoy. And the thing is, with those two guys, you don't even have to do a Hail Mary deep. You just hit something medium over the middle, and they can take it to the house from there.
Mitchum seems to move in another speed and puts everybody in slow motion after he catches the ball here. So 6 seconds left to go. We do have some flags here to maybe add some extra real estate here for Brookstone, but it could be a very interesting half right here. Into the half.
Yeah, sometimes Mitchum is like in the Matrix with the moves that he has.
It's just his world. We're all living in it at this point.
All right, so they're not going to mark off any yards. And the ball is at the 17-yard line.
And look, this is probably everybody's play they've run in the backyard. Just go deep. I got you.
Trips to the top, and they're going to play it safe, and Broughton's just going to take a knee. And that is the end of the first half, 13-0, Brookstone on top, and it was an interesting first half, Rex.
Absolutely. Some frustrations built in with penalties given up for the Patriots, and it looks like the Brookstone offense took a little longer to find its momentum to finally get in the end zone, but how about that defense? After giving up 2 crucial penalties, Scott, a big-time interception in the end zone.
So the Cougars take a 13-0 lead into the locker room, and we've got the homecoming ceremony coming up here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live, so enjoy and good luck.
time, would everybody please turn your attention to the field for the presentation of the 2025 Homecoming Court. Representing the freshman class is Miss Catherine Grace Simmel Committee. In her spare time, Kate enjoys participating in the youth group at St. Andrew's Church and looks forward to participating in the campaigners and Young Life activities this winter. Kate Simmons. Representing the sophomore class is Miss Cora Bridges Riley, daughter of Lane and Chandler Riley. Cora is being escorted by her father, Chandler. She has attended Brookstone for 12 years. Cora is a member of the varsity cheer and tennis teams, French Club, Senior Citizens Club, French National Honor Society, Agricultural Club, Boots, Bows, and Bible Club, serves on the Servant Leadership and Environmental Committee, and is a member of the Honor Council. In her spare time, she enjoys participating in the area Young Life program, volunteering at the Boys and Girls Club and Fox Elementary, as well as being involved at St. Luke Church. Cora Riley. Representing the junior class is Miss Addison Taylor Depew, daughter of Samantha Depew and Dean Depew. Addie is being escorted by her grandfather, Dr. Morgan Fordham. She has attended Brookstone for 11 years and is a member of the JV cheer and tennis teams, National Math and Spanish Honor Societies, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Bird Club, Boots, Bows, and Bibles Club, serves on the Ambassador Prefect Committee, Environmental Committee, and is a Link crew leader, and has been on the Headmaster's Honor Roll throughout high school. In her spare time, Addie enjoys participating in the area Young Life program, serving as a wildlife leader for the middle school, volunteering with Young Life, and is active at Midtree Church, where she leads a middle school girls Bible study. Addie Depew. Also representing the junior class is Miss Lillian Josephine Hoovey. Lily is being escorted by her brother Bowden, class of 2023 alumni. She's attended Brookstone for 9 years. Lily is a member of the varsity soccer and varsity cross-country teams, Agricultural Club, which volunteers its time with students at Fox Elementary, Brookstone Minds Matter Club, and the Happy Club. In her spare time, she plays club soccer and enjoys participating in the area Young Life program, attending campaigners, and is a Young Lives child care volunteer. Lily Hoovey. Representing the senior class is Miss Sally Shepard Beck, daughter of Mary Lovett and Jeff Beck. Sally is being escorted by her father, Jeff. She is a Brookstone lifer, having attended Brookstone 14 years. Sally is a member of the varsity cheer, varsity girls basketball, and varsity girls soccer teams. She is the secretary for the National Honor Society and a member of the National Spanish, English, Music, Art, and Technology Honor Society, Bird Club, vice president of the Brookstone Minds Club, Servant Leadership Committee, serves as the head prefect for Link Crew, is a student ambassador, and has been on the AB Honor Roll throughout high school. In her spare time, Sally enjoys participating in the Seniors in the Classroom program, is active in the area Young Life program, serving as a wildlife leader for the middle school, helping with Young Lives program, and being involved with the St. Paul Church youth group. Sally Beck. Also representing the senior class is Miss Amaya Colbert, daughter of Tanisha Colbert and the late Tyrone Colbert. Amaya is being escorted by her mother, Tanisha. She has attended Brookstone for 7 years. Amaya is the manager for the boys basketball and varsity girls softball teams, president of the Black Student Union, serves as the deputy fine arts prefect, is a member of the varsity swim team, thespian historian, peer note taker, Tri-M Music National Honor Society, student ambassador, international honor thespian, and is very active in the Brookstone Fine Arts Department, having been a 2-time one-act state championship cast member and received an All-Star Cast Award. In her spare time, Amaya enjoys participating in the area Young Life program, serves as a wildlife leader for the middle school, is a member of the Jack and Jill of America, Springer Academy, Youth Advisory Board, is an intern at the Springer Theater Academy, and a member of North Highland Church. Amaya Colbert. Also representing the senior class is Miss Anna Page Miller, daughter of April and Bill Miller. Anna Page is being escorted by her father, Bill. She has attended Brookstone for 7 years. She is a member of the varsity cheer, cross country, and varsity soccer teams. Anna Page is also a member of the National Honor Society, National Music and Art Honor Society, Spanish Club, and is an AP Scholar Award winner. She serves on the Honor Council, Servant Leadership Committee, Safety and Security Prefect, and is Vice President of the Art Club. In her spare time, she is active in the Area Young Life program, serves as a wildlife leader for the middle school, and is involved at Church of the Highlands. Anna Page Miller. Also representing the senior class is Miss Sarah Jackson Pease, daughter of Whitney and Jason Pease. Sarah is being escorted by her father, Jason. She is a Brookstone lifer, having attended for 14 years. She is a member of the varsity cheer and varsity girls tennis team, serves as the head prefect of the Student Life Committee, is a member of the Servant Leadership Committee, National Honor Society, National English, Math, and Technology Honor Society, Bird Club, Happy Club, Nine Matters Club, and French Club. Sarah participates in the seniors in the classroom with Mrs. Gill's 3K class and enjoys participating in the Area Young Life program, where she serves as a wildlife leader for the middle school and is a member of St. Paul Church. Sarah Pease. Our final representative for the senior class is Miss Martha Mitchell Wade, daughter of Travis Wade and the late Mitchie McKnight Wade. Martha is escorted by her father, Travis. She too is a Brookstone lifer, having attended 14 years. She is a member of the varsity cheer team, where she serves as team captain, varsity girls tennis team, National Honor Society, National French, English, Math, and Thespian Honor Societies, is the ambassador head prefect, French Club president, is an AP scholar, and the recipient of the University of Georgia Certificate of Merit. In her spare time, she enjoys participating in the Brookstone Fine Arts program, is a two-time one-act state champion, is active in the Area Young Life program, is a wildlife leader for the middle school, and volunteers her time with the Young Lives program. Martha Wade. And now, Miss Cindy Tote, head of upper school, and Miss Eleanor Peasol, our 2024 homecoming queen, will be crowning the 2025 homecoming queen. We would like to thank Eleanor for returning home from Auburn University to be with us tonight. We would also like to take this opportunity to thank Reed's Jewelers for donating the Swarovski crystal, the crown for Brookstone Schools. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 homecoming queen is Miss Anna Page Miller.
Vision of the Eric Johnson Agency, big support of Alabama sports.
Afternoon game. We've got Shaw Kendrick right now trying to get an update on that. Kendrick has got the football. They're trailing 7-0 to the Shaw Raiders as Kendrick right now trying to get to 5 wins to try to go to 5-4, as there might be an opportunity for Kendrick to maybe sneak into the playoffs. But I'm so excited that we're here. We're going to go ahead and step aside, take a break, and then when we come back, we've got more score updates live from Otis Spencer Stadium. It's the Georgia Alabama Sports Live halftime update show presented by the Beck Center. We'll be right back after this.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
And welcome back to the Georgia Alabama Sports Live halftime update show presented by the Beck Center. We are live at Otis Spencer Stadium. Right behind me is Shaw and Kendrick, as we had an incredible doubleheader here earlier today. We had the Spencer Green Wave end up getting the 28-0 victory over the Columbus Blue Devils. They pushed their record of 5-4. Columbus falls to 7-2. Right now, Shaw leading Kendrick 7-0 in the first quarter. Here's some of the other score updates. The game that you are watching, Brookstone leading Strong Rock at the half, 13-0. We've got Smith Station leading Enterprise leading Smith Station 14-0. We got Pacelli leading Westfield School 15-10. And we've got Stratford leading Calvary Christian 13-0. Russell County and Rehoboth are currently scoreless. Harris County leads Mundy's Mill 14-7. And we've got Jonesboro leading Northside 28-14. Let's take a look at the action from yesterday. Carver defeated Jordan by a score of 75-0. A complete domination by the Carver Tigers. And then it was Sumter County getting the 63-0 victory over the Hardaway Hawks. And then we also had Troup County ended up defeating Spalding 48-14. Well, that's going to do it for the Georgia Alabama Sports Live halftime update show presented by the Beck Center, live from Otis Spencer Stadium. And we'll take it back to the station. We're going to go ahead and play some breaks. When we come back, we're going to have more score updates. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this.
Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
What's up, everyone? Thrift Behringer here with Masterwall CEO Steve Smithwick. They're one of our first sponsors. We didn't even know what sponsors were 4 years ago when I was doing this off my phone. Thank you so much, Steve, for your support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Oh, it's something that was needed for so long in the Valley, and me with my history of being a coach and all. Love to support it. You do a great job with that. Even when you were doing it on your phone, it was great.
I appreciate it, man. And again, we wouldn't be able to cover the 50 different high schools and all the different sports without Masterwall and different businesses like yourself. But you're also a coach and now a award-winning author. We have Believer, Bulldog, and Coach. You can get on Amazon right now. You were the winningest basketball coach in Calvary history. What was the mindset behind writing this book?
Well, it's, I kind of treated it as a ministry, and I treat our business as a ministry. Loved what I did as a coach, working with those young guys and trying to set an example and point them in the right direction, and kind of do the same thing with business. So, you got to build it with a lot of good people around you, the right support group, and once again, I call it a ministry because that's the way I see it.
You can get this award-winning book right now on Amazon, and it's going to tell the whole story of C. Smithwick from being an award-winning coach and a Hall of Famer and having the court named after him and then building this incredible business. I can't wait to dive into it, Coach.
Good. Hope you enjoy it. It's about never giving up. So that's what a coach needs to know. It's what an entrepreneur needs to know.
The name of it is Believer, Bulldog, Coach, right now on Amazon. And thank you again to C. Smithwick and Maxwell for their support of Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Thanks for having me.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3.
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are. And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Thank you, Richard, for the quick update on the scores here at the half. We're ready to start the second half, 13-0. Brookstone on top, Scott Miller along with Rex Castillo, Tyler Dykes, and Austin Hicks. And that first half, Brookstone defense holding an offense of Strong Rock that averages 34 points a game, throwing up a 0 in that first half.
Truly impressive, and Strong Rock not afraid to go for it on fourth down, converted one, but also big-time interception to end the half as well. Great adjustments here by Brookstones, and that defense, that Cougar defense, going back to the test once again right here, Scott.
So the Patriots will get the ball first, and the kick by Jimmy Hunter booms all the way out of the end zone on the fly, and they'll get it at the 20.
Just another day that ends in Y that Jimmy Hunter kicks it out of the end zone.
Many more times than not. So despite the fact that Brookstone's on top 13-0 and seemingly been dominating this game, it's still just a two-score game, right?
And it's one of those things, Scott, the scoreboard may seem like Brookstone has completely had their foot on the gas this entire game. It has been a tough-fought battle because Strong Rock has been right on the edge of scoring here, but that Brookstone defense just standing tall in that first half. Can they keep it going?
Two receivers to the right. It's a bad snap. It's on the ground. It's picked up by Hahn. He flips it out to a running back, is going to save the play and get about 5 yards out of it. That could have been a disaster.
Could have been a disaster for sure. I think Jay Johnson making something out of nothing. And a guy we got to look out for, Markel Montgomery, Scott. He was a battering ram of a running back there and pretty much the engine that drove that offense in the first half. But again, big number 17, Joshua Turner, the wide receiver. He's about a foot taller than everybody out there. Always proved to be a dangerous weapon as well.
And Johnson didn't really get many carries in the first half. Hahn's going to take it away from the running back and keep it himself, trying to get to the edge, and he will not do it as he's tripped up over there.
Number 19 there on the tackle.
And Hudson Kuhn with the tackle.
First down of the second half.
And that's been kind of the signature of this Brookstone defense, why they've been able to stand tall so much, Scott. They're great pursuit, and it's not just one hat making a tackle. You have 2 or 3 other guys that got to worry about too.
So third down and 3 from the 27-yard line. The quarterback, Hahn, always runs over to the sideline to get the play, comes back. 2 receivers to the right, everybody else in tight I formation. And Hahn is going to keep it himself, and he's got the first down and more up to the 40-yard line.
Hahn proven to be an incredible weapon with his legs as well. Remember, in that first half, was able to make something out of nothing on that 4th down and 3 play to eventually find Montgomery. So now, could Hahn be using his own legs here in the second half to get Strong Rock on the board?
Both teams in the first half had long drives. Brookstone had just 4 possessions. Their 4th possession was a kneel down, and 3 possessions for Strong Rock. 2 in the backfield. Going to hand it off to Montgomery, first man through, and he's hit right at the line of scrimmage. Savon Kelly is in there. Also see MJ Archibald getting off the pile.
It's like a mini car crash every time Montgomery hits the line with a Brookstone defender right there. Tremendous impact, but credit to this defensive line here, Scott, being able to kind of establish themselves in the trenches in this game.
Picked up 2. Up to the 42, 9:40 left in the third quarter, 13-0 Cougars on top. Receiver splits wide to the left this time, 2 backs, and quarterback's gonna keep it, and they're gonna eat him up for a loss in the backfield.
That pressure once again comes through for Brookstone, and that's what happens when you have established yourself in the trenches there, Scott. That running offense, stop it before it gets started there.
A.J. Hayes, M.J. Archibald in there. Back it up to the 39-yard line.
So 3rd and long here, Scott. They've proven that they want to find big Joshua Turner, the senior wide receiver, number 17, has become a priority on these longer downs.
And he is splitting out to the left. Mitchum Kelly at corner on that side has him defensively. Hahn back to pass, looking for him. He throws underneath, though, to the tight end, and he's going to be short of the first down.
Hayden Hall, the senior, brought down just before the sticks right there, but as you saw, rolling out to find Johnson. But I like the matchup with Mitchum. His speed probably can cause some problems for him.
Harrison Baker with the stop there, so 4th down and 3.
If you remember from the first half here, folks, when they're in this kind of no man's land, Strong Rock not afraid to go for it on 4th down.
There was only 1 punt in the first half. Strong Rock punted late in the third quarter, so 4th and 3.
Sure, Pat McAfee cringing right there, only 1 punt and a half football.
Brett Thorson would have loved to have had 1 punt last week. Receiver split out, they're gonna hand it, and the Brookstone defense is gonna eat him up, and a big stop for the Cougar defense. They turn the ball over on down.
Massive stop right there, Scott. Montgomery has been proven to be a pile mover. What a way for the Cougars to come up with that massive stop.
Charlie Peak was in there, Savon Kelly in there. And a whole host of Cougars in there. And the Cougars will
1st and 10 on the Patriots' 48-yard line.
Set it up on the Patriots' 48.
Last time the Cougars got a turnover on downs, they were able to get a touchdown here. Can they do it again?
Kelly's out wide to the left. Jones and LeBoy split to the right. H-back or the wing back is Stuart Wolf. Branch back the pass. He's pressured. He's going to run and gets to the 45. Make it they're going to mark it at the 45.
Very Haynes King-like yet once again for Broad and Branch right there. Not afraid to get in the mix as well.
Picked up 3. Kelly to the left. He's got the corner right up on top of him over there. 2 to the right. Leatherwood in the backfield. Going to hand it off to Deacon, and he is caught at the line of scrimmage and maybe gets a half a yard.
A couple body punches right here. Nothing too fancy, about 2 or 3 yards each, but now with a third, and we'll call it about a 6. Got to find a way to keep this momentum on your sideline.
7 minutes left in the third quarter. Brookstone up 13-0. Kelly to the left. LeBoy and Jones to the right. Leatherwood in the backfield. Branch back looking for Kelly. He's open, and it's a battle for it, and it is intercepted by the Patriots' Brady Crow. It was a jump ball, basically, and Crow came up with it.
Hey, look, Mitchum Kelly is that dangerous kind of weapon where it's usually if it's a 50-50 ball, it's more a 70-30 ball for Kelly, but credit to Strong Rock sat back on Kelly because he is that go-to guy on those longer downs. But now, here's the other thing. Strong Rock pinned deep in their own territory.
So the Patriots have it. Broughton and Mitchum have hooked up with that drop in the bucket pass all year long, but that time Crow played it and wrestled it away at the 15-yard line. High formation. Hahn is going to keep it and almost looked like a little miscommunication there and picked up a couple of yards.
Yeah, so you would love to give your defense a little bit more rest after that big 4th down stop right there. But, hey, look, can they do it one more time? It's interesting to see Blake Hahn trying to call his own number here, Scott. Maybe try and add a new wrinkle to that running attack.
So 2nd down. And 8 at the 17. 2 receivers split to the left. Hahn looking that way, throws it long and incomplete.
You can see some of the coaches there for Brookstone hoping that they can pay back the favor with another interception. But here, 3rd and 8. Once again, got to point it out here, Scott. Joshua Turner could be a priority for the Strong Rock offense.
So we see which side he sets up on and which cornerback is on him.
For the Cougar defense, deep in Patriot territory.
5:57 left in the third quarter. Brookstone 13, Strong Rock nothing. Final regular season game. Split to the left. 2 receivers. Now they're going to put a third back there. Johnson. Lone setback. Back to pass, throwing out, intended for Johnson and incomplete. And a flag on the play. Let's see what this is.
There was some collision with Turner at the line, but it looks like holding for the Patriots.
That'll be declined. It'll be 4th and 8.
So great stand yet again for the Cougars defense. Had to come out a little bit earlier, due to that interception, but you could almost give a player to the game to multiple people on the defensive side there, Scott.
Right now, the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands player of the game might be the Brookstone defense in total. We'll see. Long way to go.
Number 9, Sammy LeBoy, back deep for the Cougars.
Sammy LeBoy back deep.
The man responsible for the sole touchdown in this game.
Cougars a man short, run him on late. And the kick is another bad one, but it does take a Patriots bounce away from Sammy and will come down right at the 45, and we'll take a break. G2 commercial game of the week on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Are you Looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy-duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC.
And the Cougars come out throwing, got it in the slant, that bubble screen again. There he goes down the sideline and out of bounds for a huge first down gain for Sammy LeBoy.
You know what? Let's give LeBoy a couple more touches here. He's having quite a game here. Unfortunately, it's all crashed down to because of a flag.
And holding will bring it back.
Don't say anything bad about the officials, Rex. Don't say anything bad about the officials, Rex. Feel like Bart Simpson at the chalkboard there, Scott.
That is, you have just peeked into the inside of my head for 52 years. And in my younger days, I did not listen to myself.
See, that's maturity settling in, right?
Man, all the way back to the 35.
It may not be the most offensive firework kind of show, but these defensive on both sides have played tremendously, Scott.
Yeah, they really have. Receivers split, stacked to the right, 3. Going to hand it off in the backfield, and they're going to eat him up for a loss. Good job by the defensive line of the Patriots. Ray Jones with the carry.
Turning out to be second in the Riverwalk at this point, Scott. And it's interesting because usually with the Strong Rock team, they were showing different wrinkles with their offense, trying to change things up in the second half. Here, there's no reason for Brookstone to go away from their identity. Just try and air this thing out and get as close as you can.
Kelly to the top, 3 to the short side of the field. And we got a whistle and a flag. And penalty on Brookstone is the initial indication. Nope, changed it. The guy on the far side was pointing offense. They're going to say it's on the defense for 5 yards.
So not necessarily second in the Riverwalk. We'll call this about second and the edge of campus here.
Up to the 39. Hey, don't forget, following the game, the GIAA High School Scoreboard Show presented by the Beck Center. Get you caught up on some big games around the area. 3 to the bottom, 1 to the top. 1 running back. Fakes to him, throws on the slant, and they eat him up, and the ball is loose, incomplete. Well, that was a hammer hit on Mitchum Kelly, and he couldn't hang on to it.
It's one of those conversations you need to have with your quarterback. Hey, I caught it for you. Come on, man. You can't leave him out to dry like that. What a massive hit by the Patriots defense.
So 3rd and long, about 16. Kelly's up top again, 3 split to the bottom. Leatherwood is the running back. Branch back in the pocket. He's going to throw it over the middle. Wide open to the tight end. Stuart Wolf, 30, 25, 20. They're going to drag him down right around the 15-yard line.
Way to go, big fella. Turned something of chaos into a massive first down for Brookstone. All the momentum going to the black and blue.
The big tight end, Stuart Wolf, got loose as Broughton scrambled to stay alive, and he hit him in stride, and it is all the way down to the 19-yard line.
And you knew that a lot of people had their eyes on Kelly, but way to go, way to come through Wolf.
Broughton going to hand it to Deacon Leatherwood, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Second down for the Cougars.
I said 19 earlier. It was about the 16, so now it's just inside the 15.
Can they find that Paradise one more time? Just so close. They've knocked on the door here, Scott. You know they want to walk away with 6 here.
Branch back to pass, looking, throws. It's complete to Sammy LeBoy, and he's out of bounds right around the 7 or 8 yard line.
That kid is tough to bring down. A low center of gravity. Got out of one tackle, tried to drag another guy a couple more yards. sniffing the end zone at this point.
33 for the Cougars here.
Going to mark it to the 8-yard line, about 3rd and 3. Deacon Leatherwood in the backfield. 2 receivers to the top and bottom, and a whistle. And
more laundry on the field.
Yeah, offsides against Strong Rock again.
Same side where Mitchum Kelly is lined up. Really interesting for him to draw that off, draw that one more time.
My goodness, what a huge mistake there.
Because now they're closer to the end zone and a new set of downs here, Scott.
At the 4-yard line.
I think Sammy LeBoy was the recipient on this touchdown and the first touchdown of the game back in the second quarter. Can he be another factor in this part of the field as well?
He's in the slot to the right, Kelly to the left, Jones out wide beyond Sammy. Broughton's going to keep it himself and stumbles forward for just a couple of yards.
Just tries to fall forward at that point.
It'll be 2nd and goal for the Cougars.
So 2nd down and goal. And let's see where they.
As impressive as the Brookstone defensive line has been in this game, that's Patriots defensive line also getting tremendous pressure on Branch right there. He hasn't been comfortable all night.
They mark it back at the line of scrimmage at the 4. Leatherwood in motion. Branch rolling to the left. He's going to throw over the middle, and it's knocked away. He had Kelly open for a moment, but a good defensive play by Brady Crow, who had an interception earlier.
Okay. Again, what a one-on-one battle that has been. Crow versus Mitchum at that point. Mitchum's got away with a couple moves here, but Kelly has been able to try and find a little bit more daylight to see if he can bring that in.
So it's 3rd and goal at the 4 now. Brookstone up 13-0, closing moments of the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers to the right. Leatherwood the lone back. Kelly to the left. Branch in the gun. The snap. Back, he throws, and it is touchdown! What a catch by Sammy LeBoy! Touchdown, Cougars!
LeBoy got up and got his first touchdown, laid out completely for that one. The kid is money down here towards the end zone here, Scott.
Sammy LeBoy, parallel to the ground, made the catch, and the Cougars are up 19-0. Wow, what a catch! And Jimmy Hunter with the extra point attempt coming up with 2:42 to go in the 3rd quarter. Snap is good. It's down. The kick is up. And the kick is good. And the Cougars lead it 20-0. 2:42 left in the 3rd quarter. This is the G2 commercial game of the week at Brookstone on Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a powerful new Chevrolet or GMC truck and a great deal? Check them out side by side at Glenn Smith in Opelika. Take your choice of new Chevrolet and GMC 1500 trucks discounted up to $12,000 off. Chevy and GMC heavy duty trucks discounted up to $7,000 off. People from all over the USA save at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Alabama. Get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go.
Jimmy Hunter will kick it off again. With the Cougars up 20-0, 2:42 left in the 3rd quarter of this one. And that's going to go, surprise, surprise, into and out of the end zone.
We were just joking in the break here, folks. Sammy LeBoy, 2nd touchdown catch of the game, and as Scott said, parallel to the ground. He's making a case for player of the game right now, Scott.
No question about it. The Alex Quinney All-State Good Hand Player of the Game, and we'll announce that at the end of the game tonight. All right, Hahn getting final instructions in the play from head coach Brad Bowles.
And he could be easy to rest on your laurels here. You're up 20-0. It looks like it's a one-sided fight, but Strong Rock has proven that they are not going to back down, and to always be on the lookout if they change things up and make this an interesting game here, Scott.
You know, they've moved the ball. They just have not been able to cash in. Receivers split. Well, now they bring everybody in tight. I formation. Back to pass, looking, and our receiver has it. The Brookstone defender falls down, and he's driving Castellanos to the end zone for a touchdown. And just like that, the Patriots strike. The defensive back fell down, and Castellanos was wide open, and he took it to the house.
All of a sudden, folks, we have a much more interesting game. Instead of a slow, methodical, drawn-out offense here, Scott, just quick strike, go off and get it. And now Strong Rock finally gets on the board here.
An 80-yard touchdown pass. And the extra point coming up. Amani with the extra point attempt. Snap is back, it's down, it's up, and it's good. And the Patriots on the board. Brookstone leading 20-7. We'll take the break. G2 commercial game of the week at Brookstone on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
All right, so the Patriots strike on one play, and it's 20-7, 2:28 remaining. A short kick, and it's going to come to Kingston Terry at the 25, the 30, and brought down at about the 32-yard line.
Kingston Terry, unfortunately, just the worst time to slip there, Scott. And as you mentioned in the break here, he's one of the most liable defenders they have on that Brookstone defense.
Yeah, he just slipped and fell, and sometimes that's the toughest pass to hit, so credit to Hahn for hitting that.
But as we mentioned, too, Patriots have been moving the ball so well, just haven't been able to cash in. This adds a whole new wrinkle to the game, folks.
All right, two-score game again. Branch throws it out to Sammy, bubble screen, but they're ready for it this time. No gain, 32.
Kind of that extension of that running game, as we mentioned earlier. Not necessarily your star running back has gone down with injury, but this is a way to keep the clock moving and keep momentum on your side here.
So 2nd and 10, and the clock is rolling. We're under 2 minutes left in the third quarter now. Brookstone up 20-7. They've got the ball. Leatherwood, the lone back. Broughton's going to hand it to Deacon, trying to get outside, and he gets a little yardage up to about the 37-yard line.
On the play. It'll bring up 3rd down, 3rd and 5 for the Cougars.
So 3rd and 5.
You definitely want to keep your defense on the bench a little, give them a little more rest at this point, and see if you can snatch the momentum back, because you know the Patriots are rolling after that 80-yard touchdown pass.
This would be huge for the Patriots to keep that momentum going. 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. H-back is Stuart Wolf. And Broughton takes the snap, hands it off to Deacon, and he is up to the 40. He's going to be well short of the first down. Let's see what Coach Headley will do. He's going to send out Jimmy Hunter to punt.
And I think the second punt of the entire night, Scott?
1 for each.
So crucial for the Patriots to get that momentum back. And now the defense for Brookstone has to get it back out there. Look, again, you're up 20-7. It's not the end of the world here, but you know that you have to stop the Patriots offense on this play right here. On this drive, coming up.
Johnson is back deep. Snap is good. The kick is good, and Johnson is going to let it hit and takes a Brookstone bounce. Did he touch it? The ball, yeah, the ball's loose. Brookstone says they have it. Let's see. And the Cougars do have it. A huge mistake by the Patriots. And the Cougars fall on the deflected ball.
That is Lady Luck smiling down at you during homecoming there, Scott. After a 3-and-out, which they could not afford, looks like the best offensive play was to punt it.
Man, you just got to get away from that ball.
Absolutely. Because now your defense, after a great 3-and-out, stopping this fast-paced, almost NASCAR-like offense, they have to get back out there and try and stop them deep in your own territory.
At the 15, 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Broughton is going to hand it to Gray Jones. He drives just inside the 10-yard line, and that'll get us to the fourth quarter. We head to the fourth quarter with Brookstone leading Strong Rock 20-7 and knocking on the door again on the G2 Commercial Game of the Week on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Georgia Alabama Sports Live wants to say thank you to Zaxby's for their continued partnership with us for over the last couple years since we started this. Your partnership has meant the world for us to give you premier coverage for all the local sporting events around the Chattahoochee Valley area. And specifically, I want to thank Judson Humphreys, my good friend, and the Phoenix City location, being with us from the very beginning, man.
Absolutely. Well, we just appreciate what y'all do in the community for these student athletes, and we just want to be a part of it.
Whether it's tailgating, parties, or you just want a quick bite to eat, come to the Phoenix City Zaxby's location and tell them Georgia Alabama Sports Live and Thrift sent you. Thank you again to Judson Humphreys and Zaxby's for our continued partnership on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
2nd and 5 at the 10 of Strong Rock. Branch in the gun, gonna hand it to Gray Jones again, driving closest to that first down around the 6 or the 7.
Gray Jones, it doesn't have to be pretty to work, right, Scott? Just make sure you barrel your way through some defenders.
And he's gonna be third and about a half a yard from the 6-yard line. Kingston Terry is in the backfield now, by the way. Branch is going to pass, and he's going to be sacked. Boy, what a huge play that is by Strong Rock. And again, the Cougars will have to settle for a field goal attempt. Dawson Webb came in and got him. So 3rd and about a half a yard, and they decided to roll the dice.
Dawson Webb, what a massive, massive stop there for Brookstone, who had all the momentum on their side. And look, it's a small victory to force Brookstone to have 3 instead of another 6 right there.
And officials call time. They marked the ball at the wrong place. Should be at the 10, so Gray Jones will hold the ball at the 12-yard line, so a 22-yard attempt for Jimmy Hunter. He's 2 for 2 tonight. Snap is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. Money, Jimmy Hunter with another field goal, and the Cougars stretch their lead to 23-7 with 10.5 minutes left in regulation. And this is the G2 Commercial Game of the Week on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
All right, Jimmy Hunter.
Scott Miller, Rex Castillo, Tyler Dykes, and Austin Hicks back with you. Got a good one tonight, 23-7, Cougars on top. 10:31 to play in the fourth quarter. Jimmy Hunter will kick off again. He's going to ice that leg down after tonight. He's had a lot of kickoffs, a lot of field goal attempts, extra points in and out of the end zone.
Look, Sam LeBoy might be the guy with the leader in the clubhouse for player of the game right now, Scott. But Jimmy Hunter, with his consistency and the amount of points he's put up this game, also in the running for it as well.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything in the rules that says we can't have Alex Quinney players of the game.
This is why Scott is good at his job. And as my good friend Jack Patterson says at the WRBL News 3 sports office, kickers are people too.
That's right. Somebody get Thrift on the phone and see. We need to get into the weeds of the rules there.
Scott and I just need an adult to confirm this decision here.
Back to pass. Hahn being pressured. He throws incomplete.
I tell you what, Scott, being either Hahn or Broughton Branch, you had zero time to breathe. Both defensive lines playing excellent with the amount of pressure they brought in.
Outstanding rush there. Colton Jordan was the one that was pressuring Hahn that time, so second down. Two receivers to the bottom, I formation. Hahn going to give it to Montgomery. He's got 5, and he spins down just short of the first down at about 28.
I don't know who dishes out the punishment more, Montgomery or the Brookstone defenders. Montgomery will just go head first, almost Scattaboo-ish like.
It's been interesting tonight that they've really relied on Montgomery more than their big bruising Johnson, who has by far their most yardage this year.
It's really interesting for sure. Montgomery has seemed like the guy who's brought the Thunder in a Thunder and Lightning combo right here.
So 3rd down and 2 at their own 28. There's some confusion now. The receivers are split to the right. Now they're going to flip a tight end over to the left and going to hand off, and they eat him up right at the line of scrimmage.
I wish I had more poetic words to say for it, but Scott, the amount of guts you need to bring to stop a running team like this and to just put your face in the fan and try and stop that attack, it's something you have to respect for sure with this Brookstone defense.
Gray Jones and Colton Jordan in on the stop. So it's 4th and 2 at the 28. And they're down 23-7, so they're going to go for it, and they're going to call a timeout first. We'll take the timeout with them on the G2 Commercial Game of the Week on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. So 4th down and 2 for Strong Rock at their own 28-yard line.
And you got to think with this, it was this down and distance that made Strong Rock comfortable rolling the dice here. 4th and 2.
Hahn's going to hand it to the second man through, driving, and he's got the first down.
And look, if this was maybe 4th and 4, 4th and 5, Brookstone's had a little more success there. 4th and 2. Hey, look. It takes some guts to also roll the dice with that when you're that deep in your own territory.
Picked up 3 yards. 8:55, the clock and the scoreboard, the enemy of the Patriots at the moment. 31-yard line, they're trailing 23-7, 8:45 to play in the 4th quarter. 2 receivers to the right, 2 in the backfield. Going to fake it and throw it long, and he's open, and he's got it out of bounds in the Brookstone territory. Joshua Turner again.
That tall wide receiver, he has been their go-to guy on these longer downs, or if they need to pick up something deep in the air attack. 17 has been a problem all night long. And another note right there, Mitchum Kelly not on the defense when 17 caught the ball.
So they get the first down at the 43-yard line of Brookstone. Clock stopped at 8:32. Turner splits wide to the left all by himself. Everybody else is in tight. Gray Jones is on Turner. Hahn's going to keep it. He's at the 40, 35. He's got a first down and more inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line.
A.J. Hayes on the far side of the field, but not before another first down up to the 29-yard line of the Cougars.
So Hahn keeps it himself.
Finding some momentum here for Strong Rock. If they get into the double digits, could be an even more interesting game here.
8:11 and the clock rolling. Left in the fourth. Turner splits wide to the left. It's the short side of the field. They're going to flip a receiver and a tight end to the right. They're going to run that way. Hahn being chased in the backfield and cannot get to the corner as the Cougar defense eats him up. Mitchum Kelly was in there, and it was William Gilly who cut off the corner.
Again, Mitchum proving that speed kills on either side of the ball. He needed to get there quick, fast, and in a hurry. And clock's still rolling.
He lost a yard. Alex Quinney, All-State Good Hands Player of the Game, will be announced at the end of the game. 7:22 to play, 23-7. Cougars on top. Turner splits wide to the left. Now they're going to send a second receiver, Blake Chupp, out there with him to the left. Two in the backfield. Hahn looking, throws a bad pass. That may be a backward pass. It's on the ground and knocked out of bounds and touched last by Strong Rock.
That would have made things all kinds of interesting there, Scott. Recover a pass and rule the lateral right there. So now this puts Strong Rock in an even deeper hole. Third down and forever. Guess what? 17 is going to be a priority right here. That is one Joshua Turner.
So that backwards pass ended up rolling out of bounds and all the way back to the 37. And that clock rolling, 6:20, so they're taking a lot of time out there. Turner split wide to the left, short side of the field. Man in the slot. Hahn being pressured, throws, and it's complete over the middle. And down to the 25-yard line, Castellanos again, the guy who had the 80-yard touchdown reception. Still fourth down, though.
A forgotten weapon because we have put a lot of emphasis on Joshua Turner, but Castellanos kind of their version of Mitchum Kelly, a smaller guy in the slot, able to find a lot of space and a lot of speed, too.
Ball's at the 24 of Brookstone. They have to get just inside the 20 for a first down. It is fourth down. They've converted some big fourth downs tonight, Rex.
And you know, at this point, too, Scott, when you're down 23-7, that clock rolling, field goals don't help you. You got to go for it all.
5:28 left. Turner split wide to the left. Hahn looking for him. And is going to throw. And, a deflection and caught by Castellanos down to the 5. The ball was tipped and right into the hands of Castellanos.
He has been their solve everything for Strong Rock at this point. Kind of the joke. It's third and Castellanos at this point. Can Strong Rock find pay dirt now?
First and goal at the 5-yard line. Hahn's going to keep it himself. And he maybe gets a yard or two.
Second and goal for the Patriots.
Second and goal.
Under 5 minutes.
4:58 and the clock rolling.
The Patriots throwing a haymaker of their own at this point. Now, with the way they go and the way with their running offense, could they punch this one in? That will make things really interesting here at Mack Strong Stadium.
Second and goal at the second-yard line. Johnson did not get in. He's short. No, they say. Yeah, he is short. The guy in the back corner of the infield, in the end zone, raised both hands for some reason.
So Johnson has not been able to solve this Brookstone defense, who've been able to hold him in check. You would think Montgomery could be the guy getting the call here, Scott, because he's had some better success against this defense.
Third and goal, 3. Two-down territory, of course, and they won't need it. He drives in for the touchdown.
That was Jake Johnson right there, the guy who just pure power, nothing fancy right there, Scott. So now it has become a 10-point game pending this extra point.
So with 4:11 left in the fourth quarter, a 3-yard TD run by Johnson.
Strong Rock's offense staying on the field.
And they will go for two.
Go for two at this point. Scott, make that. So that would make it, what, a 8-point game.
Yep. So get it to within one possession, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. 2-point conversion right here. Hahn underneath the center. Gonna hand it to Johnson, and he did not get in there. The Cougars stopped him in a big defensive play on the 2-point conversion by Brookstone.
That would have made it a 1-score game if they're able to get that 2-point try right there, Scott. It's still a 2-score game right here, but it has gotten way more tense here at Max Strong Stadium.
On the D2 commercial game of the week.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
Kingston Terry, Sammy LeBoy back deep for the Cougars. You'd expect an onside kick here, maybe.
There it is.
There it is, and recovered by Brookstone. Let's see who that was as he gets up. And that is Charlie Peak.
And see, look, I always forget, too, that the defense, the kicking team has to wait 10 yards to touch the ball, but the receiving team just fall on it, you're good to go.
Charlie Peak with the recovery and sets up the Cougars. 4:11 to go. And up 23-13.
So an offense that's usually built on the pass here, Scott, they have shown they can control some pace. You need to eat up as much of this clock as possible.
Yeah, the ball is on the ground, and who's got it? Strong Rock says they have it. A flag came late. No signal from the officials.
It looks like they are saying second down at this point. I mean, Strong Rock does have a good argument that they could have fallen on that ball first.
So Brookstone will keep the ball. I thought a flag came down, but the official was just throwing a marker out there.
See, you guys got to stop using these green flags like Scott has been mentioning.
That's the truth.
So I think they're ruling it as an incomplete pass here, Scott, which is why we're heading back to the original line of scrimmage.
That's the call. It was a little shuttle pass.
Don't want to get snake bitten at the last few minutes of this game here.
3:38 left. Clock rolling. Cougars protecting a lead. There's Gray Jones. He's got 5. He's got 10. He's got 15, 20. Inside the 30. Gray Jones with a big run with 3:30 to go.
A pass-happy offense, an offense that's usually relying on the arm of one Broughton branch. Gray Jones making it old school, just using his legs. Big time first down there, Scott.
Down to the 27. Gray playing mostly on defense this year. He was running back 1 last year and has flipped over to the offense some after the injuries to the running back core. 3:15, the Cougars milking that clock now with a 23-13 lead.
No need to rush at this point.
Gray in the backfield, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. There goes Stuart Wolf in motion. Going to hand to Gray again off the tackle. Driving hard inside the 20-yard line.
Just like riding a bike for this old running back, right, Scott? Just finding 9 yards, a first down run, another 8 to 9 yard pickup here.
Don't forget, following the game, the GIAA High School Scoreboard Show presented by the Beck Center. There's some big games with playoff implications in GIAA tonight, so you'll want to stay tuned to that. Second and short from the 19. Kingston Terry is in the backfield now. Sammy LeBoy goes in motion. Ball slipped out of Broughton's hands, and it's going to be an incomplete pass.
That is the second time Branch has had the ball slip. Had a little bit of a heart attack with a passing attempt there. Got to make sure that he's holding on to it. 2:15 left here in the game.
The O'Garo Premium pass there. And there aren't many people old enough to even know what I'm talking about.
Big note here, Greg Jones did come off the side. It looks like his shoulder is bothering him, hence why Kingston Terry back there in the backfield.
Ball back at the 19 again after the incomplete pass. There goes Sammy in motion. They blitz up the middle and stop Kingston right there.
Strong Rock calling up all the right defenses right now, and a timeout.
Kingston Stevens with the blitz up the middle. And we'll take a break on the G2 Commercial Game of the Week on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. So Jimmy Hunter to try and kick another field goal here. He's got 3 on the night. Snap is down. The kick is blocked, and it's loose and picked up by the Patriots. So with 2:01, Patriots have it 10 points down to 23-13.
The Patriots have come to life here, Scott. A massive, massive stop there because, again, you go down 13, it becomes an even bigger mountain to climb. This is somewhat manageable with 2 minutes left.
And they've got to believe they have 2 timeouts remaining.
Penalty is on the Cougars.
Penalty on Brookstone will tack on some yardage here, so that will help the Patriots. This has been sort of a weird game. You know, it looks like the Cougars dominating, trying to pull away. Strong Rock will make a play, make a big play, and kind of hang around the perimeter.
You don't want to say complacency is set in, but this is what can happen when you're complacent a little bit. You're up 20-0, but all of a sudden we got a 10-point ball game here, Scott. Credit to Strong Rock for staying in this one.
So Strong Rock at the 47-yard line of Brookstone. Back to pass, Hahn looking, and he's got a wide open Castellanos over the middle again, down to about the 26-yard line.
It's the equivalent of being on fire in basketball here, Scott. Anytime they find Castellanos, he has been an absolute answer. The massive first downs, touchdowns. My goodness, find 25 and put a man or a couple on him.
1:50 to go and the clock rolling. Brookstone hanging on to a 10-point lead. They throw it out in the flat. And that's Johnson, and he gets out of bounds.
And credit to the Brookstone defense for keeping Johnson in check. As you mentioned, he has been their biggest weapon throughout the season. So to hold him down, you would think you have a great chance to come out with a win, which, you know, we're the clock is ticking towards that. But my goodness, Castellanos has been a problem for this Cougar defense.
Ended up losing a yard, so second down and 11 at the 27-yard line, Brookstone.
Got to be aggressive play calling here. You got to head towards the end zone and get points on the board quick, fast, and in a hurry.
2 receivers to the right. On rolling, looking that way, being pressured by Charlie Peak. He throws incomplete.
Hey, Charlie Peak, great way to be right in his face at that point. He was the one forcing that incomplete, but here we go. Third down, 1:35 to go. We're not out of the woods just yet.
23-13, Brookstone. Strong Rock, 3rd and 11. Trailing 23-13. 19 seconds on the play clock. Hahn just trots in.
Let's hear for the Cougar defense.
Turner and Castellanos split to the left. Turner's in the slot. Hahn looking for him. Back, pressured now, throws, and Castellanos somehow makes a juggling catch inside the 10.
I am so impressed by what Castellanos has brought, especially to the tail end of this game. Kind of convinced he has magnets in his glove at this point, Scott. He has been outstanding for the Patriots offense.
1st and goal at the 8. 1:23 left, the clock rolling. Cougars by 10. Hahn trying to get outside and breaks one tackle and gets close to the 5-yard line, but that clock keeps rolling. 1:10 to go. I think they've got 2 timeouts.
Got to try it. If they get this score, you're going to know that they're going to try and use it on that defensive side of the ball. Look out for 20-5. Let's see what happens here.
Under 1 minute. They're split to the left, going to throw to the short man, and they stop him as Johnson tries to drive toward the end zone, and he's out of bounds short.
What a massive stop there by Brookstone. A great to try and stop Mac Johnson, keep him out of pay dirt with that far away from the end zone. But it looks like we might have a man down here, Scott.
Yeah, we got a Brookstone player down, and he took a massive hit from Johnson and able to keep him out of the end zone. Can't tell who it is at the moment. So Jack Houston Memorial Hospital injury timeout. And that's Gray Jones.
Number 24, Gray Jones.
He's okay. He's a tough one, I'll tell you that much.
Definitely built a different kind of tough there, Scott.
I like to call him the tank when he's in the running back position on offense. A great cornerback. That's an interesting combination, isn't it?
Absolutely. Versatility, and he's also shows that he's not afraid of contact. 3rd and goal for the Patriots.
At the 4-yard line. Hahn flips it to Johnson, and they drag him for a loss. 4th and goal. Savon Kelly, Charlie Peak.
What a way for the senior to show up on homecoming.
So it's 4th down and goal, 28 seconds left in the game.
Bedlam in the stands here, Scott. You know the Patriots need to get in the end zone to make this more interesting.
Cougar defense playing for pride on this one too. Hahn will not get in there, and the Cougar defense comes up with a big stop.
I believe that's the 3rd time the Cougars have turned away the Patriots on 4th down.
With 14 seconds left. What a job tonight by the Brookstone defense.
14 seconds left.
So the Cougars are going to walk away with the win, 23-13. They'll just can kneel down. There's another Brookstone player down now. Well, you don't need anybody hurt with the playoffs coming up. Brookstone will have a bye next week in the 1st round.
That's the absolute truth, and this is why some of these bye weeks are going to be crucial. Get your players rested and recovered, and we're hoping this Patriots player can walk away from this one.
In all likelihood, almost assured of having a quarterfinal game here at home a week from tonight. So we'll have one more broadcast at least, and if Brookstone is able to finish 2nd in the rankings, they're 3rd now behind FPD, then they could also have a chance to host. Well, that's a Strong Rock player that's down. I beg your pardon.
Great show of sportsmanship from the Brookstone sideline.
That's one of the linemen for Strong Rock.
Oh, that's someone you can't lose, especially this close to the playoffs.
And Strong Rock will be in the playoffs as well. They just hope that they will stay at 6. If they stay at 6, then they'll get a 1st-round bye. If they can drop to 7, 8, 9, or 10, they'll be playing next week in the 1st round.
Looks like we're just 1 kneel down away from a perfect season at home.
My favorite formation coming up, the victory formation. One player short.
Now we got 11 hats on the field.
Yep, plenty of time on the play clock, so no problem there, no problem at all. And Broughton is going to take it and kneel down, and that will do it. As Brookstone has defeated Strong Rock Christian 23-13, and the Cougars finished the regular season at 8-2.
Not bad at all, and also perfect here within the confines of Max Strong Stadium. What a great environment this was. And Coach, what a debut season for the head coach right there. Ian Headley, a perfect record at home. That's what every coach wants, no matter what experience you have.
It's time to announce the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. And without a doubt, it is Sammy LeBoy.
2 receiving touchdowns on the night here, Scott, and one of them where he was practically horizontal in the air. He came up big when Brookstone needed it most and helped power Brookstone to this massive win to close out the regular season.
Yeah, that fantastic touchdown catch of 4 yards. Cougars only had a 13-0 lead at that time.
And you know what? Samuel LeBoy could walk home with both touchdown catches. Congratulations to number 9. A lot of attention brought up to Mitchum Kelly, a lot of these other great weapons they have, so you need other guys like a LeBoy to step up.
So the second season begins now. This Brookstone team will get a week off to get some bodies healed up and get set for the quarterfinals, which will be here in a couple of weeks.
And when you have a game of that magnitude within the friendly confines of your home stadium, where you're undefeated now in the regular season, plus getting healthy, that is your absolute gold you need in the postseason. And look, Brookstone proving that while their massive running back room has been hurt, they're dangerous no matter what kind of lineup they roll out there.
There is an interesting scenario here that could play out, Rex. If the rankings stay the same as they are tonight, and we'll find out usually on Sunday they come out, Brookstone 3, Strong Rock 6. If Strong Rock is getting a bye, then Brookstone will play Strong Rock here in the quarterfinal.
So we get to replay this thing one more time. Hey, credit to Strong Rock. This is a little bit late to the party with their offense. They were shut out 20-0, and look, they could have put it into autopilot. Say, look, we're in the postseason. Let's just get there at this point. They turned it on quick, fast, and in a hurry. We saw number 25, Julian Castellanos. That's a guy you got to add to the scouting report next time these two teams face off.
Yep, so Brookstone wins it, and they will hope that their play was good enough to move up. They were close to FPD. They beat FPD this year, so we'll see. And if they move to number 2, they can have a couple of playoff home games. That's going to wrap it up. My thanks to our producer, Tyler Dykes, and cameraman, Austin Hicks. Fellas, great job as always. And Rex Castillo, as you are closing out your time in Columbus, great job at WRBL, first as a sports director and then as a morning anchor and news. Fantastic. You left a mark on this community. It has been a pleasure for me to get to know you, and it's been really, really nice to work with you here. What took us so long?
First of all, I got to talk to Thrift about this. Put me on more broadcasts with Scott Miller. I'm adding this to the resume, by the way, that I was able to not fumble all over myself and keep up with Scott. But, Scott, thank you. I came to this area by chance. One thing led to another, and it's kind of proof that God's hand is real. I was meant to be in Columbus. I came here a little overwhelmed and didn't realize what I was stepping into in Columbus. But, my goodness, the sports talent here at every level, including the great people at Columbus State, a guy like Scott who didn't big time me not once when I was there on campus, but from the high school level all the way up, we've seen kids grow up from our backyard all the way to the NFL, big leagues like a Colton Ingram being able to throw in the show. And for you guys out there to trust me with your stories and allow me to be in your living rooms on a weekly basis, I truly am so thankful. I leave here with friends and family outside the walls of WRBL and in the walls of WRBL, great people like Scott, and get to be part of a great broadcast like here at Georgia Alabama Sports Live. It's truly an honor. And most importantly, I met my wife here in Columbus. So Columbus will be a very, very special place to me. it'll probably be home for a long time.
And finally, fans of Rex, and I'm one of them, you will get to see a lot of him because he's on the Savannah Bananas media team.
Yes, sir.
And can't wait to see what you do next, my friend.
I appreciate that. And a former Columbus State Cougar, DR Meadows, doing backflips all over the place and catching fly balls as well. So we'll tell him that Scott says hello.
That's right. All right, just going to wrap it up. We'll get out of here as the happy crowd and the celebration of the fans and the players down on the field.
Scott, I found my lucky spot. It's right next to you, my friend. There you go.
There you go. It's all about the lucky spot. Once again, your final score, Brookstone 23, Strong Rock 13 on this winning night from Max Strong Stadium at Brookstone School. This is Scott Miller saying so long, everyone.